Hello, this is Ed Talks, and today we just got the Fan Friday reveals from Hasbro for the Studio 86 series characters. Let's go. So today we're going to be doing Grimlock, KUP, Blurr, and Scourge. And starting with Grimlock, oh man, the double barrel gun, the beefy shoulders, that nice dark head with the mouth plate, the correct color bands on his legs of green, red, and blue. Oh my goodness, man. The propulsions, the red crotch. That's right. Everything. This is the Grimlock we should have gotten years ago. And now we got him. And if we take a look at the alt mode, dinosaur mode. Oh man, I can't wait. I want the rest of these guys. The gun stores in his back. This is Grimlock, man. That other stuff we got is just... it's garbage. I mean, Titans Return. I'm not even going to post pictures of that. Power to Promise. I hate that thing. I bought it and I just don't like it. And then, of course, he's got Wheelie. Now, the thing we need to point out about Wheelie, I believe he's non-transforming. And, well, I guess to fit in scale, I guess that's what they had to do. Personally, I probably would look for the Titans Return or the Legends version, and I think because this is a non-transformable wheelie on the aftermarket, I don't see the prices of those decreasing. So if you keep your eye on it, you want that more perfect, hey, I got a wheelie that transforms, then you got it. But this is a pretty good robot sculpt. I mean, I like it, but I just think I'm still going to go for a more transformable toy because he's supposed to transform. Now on to KUP, and I know a lot of you are probably going to be upset when I say this. I'm not a fan of this KUP. And I'm not saying it in a bad way, like I hate it or it's ugly. I'm just saying I prefer the Legends version. I don't like the face sculpt. It's missing something that I can't place my finger on. And I don't like the shoulders. They don't seem to be clipped in smooth enough. And they seem like an afterthought to do the whole gimmick of the arm and legs popping off. The little backpack, it's a nice nod to the original. But really, why I would actually buy this is its vehicle mode. The vehicle mode is spot on. It's a futuristic pickup truck from Earth. It is not a Cybertronian mode, okay? Let's make that clear. It's an Earth mode. I don't care what they say. It's an Earth mode, in my opinion. But I always love that. Kind of reminds me of like a El Camino type pickup, like in the future. And it looks really good and clean. And I predicted the backdrop was when he was in the water. Because, of course, the iconic scene of Hot Rod, Fix Me, where they pop the arm and legs off. It only makes sense. I don't know why people would thought he would be doing the whole directing and thing in the beginning of the movie. That didn't make sense. I mean, why would it? But I'll make my case. This is still my KUP. Legends KUP is the way I'm going to go. And it's nothing against the Studio 86 series. It's wonderful. I mean, they're doing a good job. I'm not going to hate on it. I just like this KUP better because it cleans up well. And yes, while it doesn't have the full G1 spot-on colors and look, I don't know what it is about that headmaster that comes with Legends KUP, but I like it. That's, to me, how KUP looks. Not some squinty eye old man that looks like, I don't know. He just doesn't look like KUP in the face. And a Target Master, too. And before we get to Blurr, his Scourge. And, well, hey, he's Scourge. He's a hovercraft. He's a shell former, like some of you say. Looks like his head might slide up to do the, you want me to go, Ultra Magnus? And I think that's pretty cool. And, of course, here is the iconic scene of him being reformatted by Unicron. And in the background of the picture, you get to see Kickback and Shrapnel become the Sweeps. And I guess we're going to have the argument of, was it Skywarp or was it Bombshell that became Cyclonus? The world may never know. It was Cyclonus! And then after that, we have my man in robot mode. And I like this robot mode. I think it looks pretty good. I love that blast effect that comes out. It's just nice. I mean, this is the best Scourge we've ever gotten. And things look like they fold up really nicely too, so there's not a lot of junk hanging off. I think this looks a lot better than the Legends version, and never got one. This will be my Scourge. Now on the Blurr and Studio 86, I get what you're trying to do, but it looks really weird. I mean, if the arms are mistransformed or those things hanging off his arm can come off or something, it looks like they do. It looks like they're pegged in okay, but it's like another place you could start, like on his back, like how they did with the Titans Return Legends version. You know, that would be cool, or maybe even make it a shield, but I guess we got to keep it as close to the 86 as possible. I still will buy it for the body overall, but that head and the arms. Now, here's again, just like KUP, the vehicle mode shines, and I like it. It's clean. It doesn't look like it's got something sitting on top of him. He doesn't look like he's got a high hood. That was the one thing that always kind of off-put me a little bit with the Legends version, but I like it. And I'm still going to buy it. But will it go on my shelf? Probably not, because I'm going to stick with the Legends version. And hear me out on this. The Legends version, while the vehicle mode isn't exactly perfect, the robot mode does it for me. I mean, the colors are spot on. He looks a little more meaner. Yeah, it's a little more kind of an angular look. But even being a headmaster, they did a perfect job on that head sculpt. And it has that, pop up like that, like that Spartan hat gimmick that pulls up. So, I mean, but I like the way he looks. He looks serious. I want him to look a little more serious than looking like he's just going, talking real fast. I like this. So it's going to be what I keep. And then here's Blurr in his iconic scene when he comes up. And I was thinking when he's going to Ultramax saying, what about me? What about me? What about me? Ultramax, what about me? What about me? I can help. And, that's where you first see him introduced. And, hey, shout out to John. I think his name is Mashieda, the guy that did the Micro Machines commercials, for doing the voice of Blurr. So this is Ed Talks, and I want to say that the reveals made me very happy. No matter how I feel about them, I'm going to buy them all. And, your opinions count, so please post them in the bottom of the screen there. Please like, subscribe, and share. And tell me what you think about the studio series so far. After seeing more clearer pics, are you still in for it? Are you agreeing with me about getting some of the Legends versions like KUP and Blurr? Or are you just going to tell me, man, go bug off and buy these things? Well, again, this is Ed Talks, and I want to thank you and have a nice night.